Transport and logistics is crucially important for development. Trade, in essence, is about willing potential partners selling things to each other or securing products from producers in other areas. To do that, of course, the first thing they need is to be able to get in contact with each other, to know about each other. Secondly, they need to be able to move products between themselves, and that's where the transport and logistics sector really comes into play. In order for the transport sector to be able to do its job, it needs to be able to minimize cost and uncertainty. So that calls for a minimum number of barriers to supply chains through the form of border processes, administrative obstructions, perhaps regulations which are open to interpretation. It also, of course, calls for a competitive transport and infrastructure sector so that companies are able to have a good choice of different providers and make sure that they can go about their trade, they can export and import in the most effective way possible, and in that way plug into global value chains as an important means of providing employment and wealth in their local region. Many countries around the world have made fantastic progress in minimizing supply chain barriers, and work has been done to look at what would be the effect if more countries could do the same thing. We would see particular benefits in some parts of sub-Saharan Africa, South Asia, where we'd see GDP gains. Aid for Trade is tremendously important. Firstly, in that it focuses the mind of governments and regulators on supply chain facilitation. Secondly, a lot of work has been done in the Aid for Trade program on training and capacity development, and that does show results, particularly when that's able to be sustained over a substantial period.